Okay, this is the tutorial of this video, so that you can see what I done and select to one of the two methods. My preference is going to the second method, which is I gave the name of total. But from the beginning, uh, this is the raw the raw values. The only yeah, I didn't touch this, so this is but it is true, pure raw values. Then we have divided by the months. The months were clean, so that we would have we eliminated double answers. And then we created the sum at the end so that we can have the sum of the expenses per survey field, so per candidate. Uh, the important part here is to transform the expenses from candidate to businesses. So I grouped every business here that participated in the surveys, which was 208. It would be nice to confirm if 208 is the total number of business participating in the program one, but it should be. Then this is the sum of these businesses per month. Of course, in November we had that problem that some grants were not distributed at time, but we can see here the map by heating. So green is okay. It is between the 10% low and 10% high of the 1,500. So it's pretty okay. The red ones are too high and the yellows are too low. So this was to have an idea of the problems that we had. Which yeah, so that I can manage better what I could do with the methods. Yeah, from the logistic of the people didn't receive in November, so they can put more expenses after. Actually, it didn't happen, so you don't see yellows here that were compensated by reds. It's very rare. So this was not the problem, and this is not the logic that people did when they were filling the survey. So that adjustment is not really necessary. It doesn't make sense. That was previewed. Then I created a super table, which is basically, yeah, I can see that after, because it's basically to have the type of expense inside. So I have every type of expense per month per business, which is a good start. And then here it is the separation of methods. So in every tab that you see month, it is the month method. In every tab you see total, it is the total method. I can divide by color, but yeah, but you can understand. The month, what I did, this is the left part. It is the raw. We have like the stupid values here, and then at the right part we have the numbers with the adjustment, with the calculations. So the calculations in the month, we set the base, it was 1,500 per month. So the businesses that didn't put any expense, they will have a zero. This divides per zero, it is a zero. And the others will have 1,500. So every total would be not, or not listed any expense, or 1,500, because the ratio was done here. This is the total that they said that they spent in the program, reported, of course. So that yeah, so this is for the ratios purpose. And then we have the yeah, grouped by country, which is important for the reports, but yeah, no, it's not important for now. So the same thing, calculation, the adjustment per, but in this way it was total. So the total, it is the idea of total is how much do you say you spend is here. For example, this company, this example, FM Poultry, they said that they spent almost 35,000 euro, but the maximum it is 9,000, right? In this case, it is 9,000 because the company didn't skip any. So they said, yeah, zero. So they didn't skip any. They didn't skip any survey. So we have here the the ratio because they were supposed to report 9,000 of expenses, but they they reported this amount of expenses. So we have this ratio that is going to multiply by every expense type per month, right? So it is multiplying this ratio in all of them, so that at the end we know that it's going to be this the value. So this way we are making sure that it is standardized and not a crazy number, but the way we are standardized, it is by the total amount that they um, that they need to put expense in the end. You can see here this company they miss one report, so it is the maximum 7,500 they can say. Um, then I have done the yeah to make the adjustments. Okay, this is per country. Okay, this is the level of adjustments because this is the final, like the sum of the total. I did the total because I think it makes sense. But if you prefer the month, I can do this for the month. So here is the total amount reported, uh, and it gives this already with the adjustment. It gives this value, which divided by the total amount in grants, which is the 208 multiplied by the 9,000 per business. So we have reported 91% of expenses with the adjustment. Without the adjustment, this would be the value. And the adjustment, it is okay to be lower because we can see here this is the number of businesses reporting. So uh, in total, if every business reported expenses every month, the total would be always be 208. So the difference of the 208 between these 200 minus this, it is the number of businesses that didn't report any expenses. So it is normal that this value it is 90% because this average was it's going to be 90% of all the possible expenses expenses countings. So basically, businesses reporting any expense. So yeah, this is the prepared version per business. So expense per business, and this is the amount, yeah, nominal amount. So it's not an average per business. Yeah, so that's it. This is um, yeah, prepared to go to enter into the reports in a very easy way. So if we want total in November, I mean this is the table, right? That we use. So yeah, it is pretty much prepared.